present to you is entitled, You Still Smiling.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I can't help it. They said you must be up to something, always running around smiling for no reason. We know something's not right upstairs. You see, you're a black man wearing shorts in the winter season. Wherever you go, you let them know you're just teasing, but the smile of a clown can be heavy and deceiving. When does it slip? How do you keep it hung so straight? Surely the life you live can't be that great. Do you really have more ups and downs? Or are you also hiding the tears of a clown? At the end of the day, when you're all by yourself, do you drop the facade and put your smile on a shelf? What do you do with each day's grief, the pain, the sorrow? Where do they go so that you can still smile tomorrow? You see, even though we can't swim or float, I still step into the deep water of life. So many stand along the water's edge, living their castrated lives. Worry upon worry over so many things they can't change, then deny their own God-given power. Why doesn't that feel strange? You see, we'd have to take you back to our start when our happiness was born upon innocence of heart. Y'all know when we were kids. Some of y'all are too old to remember that. But anyway, we had a child's glee and delight in everything we saw and did. Never learning as we got older, these were things that as adults we kept hid. Bite off that laughter, choke down that smile. I've been reminded I'm a black man. At times it was quite vile. In my youth, I once met a girlfriend's father who was of a different persuasion. He was white, of course, but right now, to make it rhyme, I'm going to call him Asian. Not Caucasian, Asian. He said he liked me while he looked right through me. Went so far as to ask what I thought our future together would be. But his words left unspoken were written plain across his face. You see, we were meeting in his private office and he positioned me to put me in my place. Only I wasn't what he had imagined that a black student athlete would be. He expected anger and hostility, but he got none of that from me. Finally, after not saying all that he wanted to say, I smiled, shook his hand, and turned and walked away. Now, I still saw his daughter, but I knew she wasn't my partner for life. You see, that's one of the reasons that I'm still smiling, because of the black woman who became my wife.
All right. Hey, come on.
And that part's a lie. I got a little evil ass wife. I ain't bullshit. This next piece is entitled, If Not Today, Tomorrow I Will. I should have seen the warning signs, but I was blind living life. Out on my own, trying to be strong, struggling to support two kids and a wife. Only I couldn't see that the addictions were already in me, and they'd only cause torment and strife. If not today, tomorrow, I will put the bottle down. No more smoking, calling it breakfast. No more spreading myself around. If not today, tomorrow I will turn my life around. We only get one chance, so now I'm on the battleground. Did it really happen this way, or is what we share with you a lie? We can't let it hit too close to home. The living must be protected, but I'll still give it a try. You see, the truth is life is not always fair. Those who say they love you are not always there. It's only when you can help them that some people even care. So where do we turn when it's more than we can bear? If not today, tomorrow, I will put the bottle down. I'm still working on that part. No more smoking, calling it breakfast. I'm working on that part too. No more spreading myself around. Got that under control. If not today, tomorrow I will turn my life around. We only get one chance, so now I'm on the battleground. So where is the fight fought, and who is this fearsome foe we all must fear? We may repeat it twice because it's what most people refuse to hear. The one going against you is already in your head, weighing and measuring every word that we just said. Me, myself, and I are each of our own worst critics. Who knows all of your dark secrets, even the unadmitted? You may lie to me, and some think even to themselves, but it's all stored away upon your own memory shelves. If not today, tomorrow, I will put the bottle down. No more smoking, calling it breakfast. No more spreading myself around. If not today, tomorrow, I will turn my life around. We only get one chance. I'm on the battleground. So first things first, we have to clean off me, or else how can I help another to see? Sweeping around your own front porch is the only way for you to be free. Once we control all the voices in our head, I'm still working on that part. Realize they're all really mine, and we've always had control on what could be said. So we guess that what we want you to see in our words is in your power, is in your choices. Don't ever be afraid or give up. You see, you control the voices. If not today, tomorrow, I will put the bottle down. No more smoking, calling it breakfast. No more spreading myself around. If not today, tomorrow.
I hear these voices in my head. They making these noises in my head. Am I crazy? Expecting a miracle to come down and save me. I pray. I don't wish I have a God, not a genie. It's amazing. See, God places everything I need already inside of me, and you probably wouldn't even believe me if I told you it was free. But sometimes you gotta close your eyes in order for you to see. See, I got an angel on my right shoulder, uplifting me, motivating me, inspiring me, never lying to me. But see, it's the devil on my other. He wants to see me fail. He wants temptation to prevail, trading my life for time. Maybe that's why they call it a seal. When my mind says one thing and my heart says another, it was my mind that made the wrong choice, but it was my body that truly suffered. But I need my mind, body, heart, soul to get along, but they don't seem to mix like water and oil. Making sounds with my mouth, but nothing comes out. I mumble. But over past obstacles, I fall down, stumble. You ever been down and out, living without? It's a hard enough life for us that are living it out. To the point you gotta ask yourself, why me? Why me? What have I done to deserve this? To the point you would do anything in the world in order to overturn this. So today I stand here and I say, try me. I'm not done, because God has got me through way worse than this. Don't let the devils control your body. Don't let the demons control your mind. We ignore that inner voice, but that's a God-given sign. See, church isn't a museum for good people. It's a hospital for the broken. But I know a man worth $1 million, but his soul ain't worth a token. Am I crazy? As I close my eyes and I pray with precision, I'm not perfect, but as I pray, I feel my imperfections glisten. Despite what I'm missing, I'm complete within my soul. See, only God knows the sacrifices for these goals and the pain I try to hide. Remember, you don't have a soul, you are a soul. So respect your body. You only get one in this lifetime.
That's right.
Am I crazy? run that back. As I close my eyes and I pray with precision, I'm not perfect, but as I pray, I feel my imperfections glisten. Despite what I'm missing, I'm complete within my soul. But only God knows the sacrifices for these goals and the pain I try to hide. Remember, you don't have a soul, you are a soul. Respect your body, you only get one in this lifetime. Am I crazy? Just maybe. But half y'all are crazy too. See, you can't judge the next man just because he's seeing differently than you do. Give glory to God. Remain honest. I mean, at least try to be true. Because even if you don't pray for me, I'ma still pray for you. Am I crazy? Hell no. I'm blessed beyond measure. So we can all make some noise right now for God. I'm telling you, that's the only way to make your life better. Thank you. Again, my name is Dez the Poet. You can find me Instagram, all social media platforms. Dez the P. I just changed it. The P can stand for whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be. I like prolific right now. Let's get this. I got one more. This one is called Keep Them Feet Moving. And you know, I performed this in DC, Atlanta, Houston, New York, many more to come. Trying to shake these demons up off of me. If you don't change, you stay the same. Day by day, nothing changes, yet we wake up and everything's changed. I'm getting stronger, I'm getting wiser. I'm a razor, I'm cutting all drama. I'm going harder, I'm going farther. I'm a taser, electrifier. Baby steps or I'm crawling, sit a toddler, trying to prosper. Get rich or die trying, blinded by what the hood has to offer. We live in a day and age, new graves dug every day. But what can I say, it's a shame when they shooting at football games. Stress levels raised, to the point I'm growing grays. I hop on airplanes to get away, but I just pray for better days. Amen. At my feet they lay, what? Those problems. But I step over them every day, what? Those obstacles. Lately, my mom been tripping, I need to blow. And all that shit that weighs you down, you gotta learn to let it go. I get ghosts to clear my mind. So lately I've been laying low. I'm introverted, there's nothing wrong. Sometimes I need to be left alone. See, I recall a time that humbles me. I was trapped, no vision at all. The only thing that separated me from freedom was them laws and them walls. They say blood is thicker than water, but so is mud. I was in them streets tough, banging, throwing up bloods, infatuated with a lifestyle until I found out what it really was. Not brotherly love, over oppression and destruction. Black on black violence, we shoot each other like it's nothing. Blue on black violence, police killed and we riot for protesting without demands. Do we even know why we fighting?
Right.
Closed lips in a generation with no leadership or guidance. Youngsters wearing gloves and masks before we ever knew about a virus. The shine we crave thrives from the darkness inside of us. It makes you wonder what it is that made them people despise us. Life's too short, breathe deep. You gotta make up your mind on who you really wanna be. Either you work for yourself or you build someone else's dream. Do you want success more than you want sleep? Do you want success more than you want to eat? Do you want success? Hell, more than you want to get treated? Keep them feet moving. And one day you'll see that inside you'll find all you need. You just have to believe. R.I.P. Brianna. R.I.P. Black Mamba. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. to my mama. As I look in the crowd, I can see the pain in your eyes. But I wrote this poem right here to all my youth out there. No matter what you're going through, rise. Rise. Plant a seed out there. Please rise. Thank you.
Come on.
So this is actually the first time I'm actually doing this one that I'm doing. It's called World Peace, but it's actually not poetry. I'm actually a rapper, if that helps you a lot. But Des, I appreciate you because you set me up perfect. I ain't gonna lie to you. You set me up perfect. All right. I hope I do the legends justice when I preach this message. A generation that needs direction from the wreckage. Women making a couple bands from OnlyFans. And my brothers are shooting again like they hooligans. Whatever happened to the saying that Black Lives Matter? All I hear is the chatter and that we kill each other. Religious wars to separate us from the course. Starving ourselves from the spiritual source and more. I'll take the low blows so everybody grows. Pray for my foes while they reap what they sow. I know. Our souls are tainted in violation of what we making. Drugs, money, and sex tends to be the main conversation. Somebody listen, I need somebody to preach to. I do it for the lost and weary and who keep it true. I'm amplified and not qualified, but continue to preach this message to the day that I'm crucified. I look at the man in the mirror and all I see is terror. God, will you forgive us for being sinners? The pain is realer. The camera's rolling while they trying to help the homeless. Searching for validation, scrolling through them likes and comments. Where are they now? It's the roaming the streets. Look at them now. Could you give them a place to sleep? But who's to dictate the value of a human being? When we lost value in the meaning of humanity, got me the way so I can help the people. To pray for the day, I'm hoping their hearts be gentle. I want to see their smiles and go the extra mile. And let their helping hand them, let them know it's all worthwhile. So as the people, tell me how we all could rise together. Cause in the end, nobody greater than one another. Lord, forgive us our sins. And then again, at the crack of my voice, let will change begin. And then I'm going to go ahead and bless you with one of my favorite songs I've written. I love it. I'm chosen for a reason, oh Lord. Oh Lord. I'm chosen for a reason, oh Lord. Oh Lord. We could be here today without promise tomorrow, without proper instruction on how much time we borrow. Letting go of the demons got me finally breathing. Realize I'm needing Jesus cause I've been out here sinning. While I'm trying to help influence the next generation, I pray I have no more enemies and become an inspiration. While I'm telling kids to keep their heads up cause we can make it. Have courage and faith, but also believe that you can do it. Manifesting your dreams, believe you can achieve. Walk with a purpose and forgive the ones wanna leave. That's how it's told to me if I'm speaking correctly. God came and changed me and exposed the melody for me. Now I ain't perfect, but I know that I've been chosen to help lead the way to a spirit that's been risen. So I look at the man in the mirror and ask God for forgiveness cause I was the one to blame. For a reason, oh Lord. Oh Lord. I'm chosen for a reason, oh Lord. Forget the numbers and zeros that lay in your bank account. Money don't make you who you are. Just look around, there's people out here struggling for snatching and gun packing. Not seeing nature potential, so it ends up being crack selling. I'll never forget about the people who are homeless, who really have less, but continue to say that they blessed. Humble in the heart that's just trying to mend. So don't give up too quickly, cause God never does, my friend. It has to be the biggest challenge of love language. Looking for what you can salvage when your heart is damaged. Knowing right from wrong, but still picking wrong. Asking God to take you out cause you've been strong for so long. Saying screw the world, I'll go do this thing solo. But in the back of your mind, you wish to see rainbows. I'm here to tell you that you're never alone. So don't stress the unknown. Pick up your head up and take your throne. For a reason, oh Lord. Oh Lord. I'm chosen for
become. Where any dickless Dr. Seuss thinks he can turn a rhyme and run. Having no respect for the art form, he ponders this and that, conning others into believing that he knows where it's at. The pulse, the lifeblood, the love and the longing. The gift we few have been given, he gets on stage and just starts bombing. With whatever possible marginal arsenal, his homemade chemical warfare is unleashed. Terrible stanzas of written extravaganzas, it's digital diarrhea without gas X or relief. Chemical particles of asinine assault, attached to your brain like barnacles, as into your wounds he pours salt. Radical though it's possible, the audience will feel what he's saying, or maybe be respectful and understand he has a right to say it. But I've carved my corner and don't need to play nice. So when in a comparison, people thinking that him and I do the same thing, that shit just ain't right. This traveling carnival of puke follicles disrespects the miracle that has been written in multiple articles. You know, it's volatile. To see this passion turned into a game for clout makes me want to be like Jordan Peele and just get out. A slow perversion of a sacred art. While the great stumble, rise, and struggle, he continues to get by, amassing a following as he reaches so high, as if given wings of a cardinal. Though my theory is he's just high on his own supply. So I'm going to call an audible. Omaha, Omaha, it's Murphy's Law. That there are more ways to write, read, and perform this than anyone in this room has time to count. So saying there is a right or wrong way to do this is not what this poem is about. I'm simply trying to say in my own unique way that this syllable criminal is a cannibal of those who paved the way. He thinks himself mythical, which is pitiful, for reasons even my ego could never sustain. He floods the gin pop with his Aesop fable crop and saturates it till it's almost biblical, and that shit drives me insane. Now, the actual logical and somewhat topical and solvable solution to this poetry and prose pollution is in fact optimal. See, all we have to do is we must end the conjugal visits that he has with Our Lady Love. We may in fact be capable to save her while she still is in fact savable. So I say again, I hate what poetry has become, where any dickless Dr. Seuss thinks he can just turn a rhyme and run. But ponder this theory, since you're so inclined to ponder, and wonder what it was our villain first conned her. She fell for his ways because verbal persuasion is his craft, and now we sit in the dark days while he just sits there and laughs. But I ask you to join me in my fight tonight on this stage where anything is possible. And maybe as one we can undo what's been done and finally be free of this obstacle. Thank you. Y'all have no idea how good that feels.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Oh, like my hands are shaking. That felt so good. All right. Since I know soul is the reason I was able to do that piece, so this one's for you. Memorize your shit, poet. I can't. I won't. I mean, I refuse. See, you don't understand. It's hard for me to stand upon an island and pretend that I'm a man. I said, it's hard for me to stand upon an island and pretend that I'm a man. I said, it's hard for me to stand upon this island and pretend that you're a fan. What goes on in my head is the day-to-day struggle between what I want to be and what is. What could be, couldn't be, will and won't be. So I quote, I paraphrase, I write it down, I rewrite it, I jot it down, I rejot it. I make it sound like I want it. You see, I can't, I won't, I refuse to memorize these words as they leave my brain, because once they do, what do they become? If I gave them life on page, what happens when I take them from that which they call home? What happens when I push them between these two liars' lips, expel them out to your innocent ears where you will misquote them, if you remember them at all? If you repeat them, on deaf ears will they fall? But then again, you don't care, because all you care about is memorize your shit, poet. I can't. I won't. You know what? Fuck it. I refuse. Because see, memorizing your words was once something I used to think only good poets do. I used to look down my rather ugly nose at those who would read from notebooks and phones, like tablets were made of prose. And now, if you were to replay the last 2 years of my performances, on very few occasions would you see me without my phone in my hand or in front of a mic stand, because there are certain things that I would just rather not do. But you do not fucking care, because all you want to tell me is memorize your shit, poet. I can't. I won't. I refuse, but more importantly, I choose to give to you straight from me. A piece of a piece that I hope one day will be one of your favorite pieces of mine, that you will ask me to bring to every performance you ever see me perform. But I keep them on my phone or on my notepad for when I'm alone, or on my girlfriend's phone when my phone's dead, because sometimes I lose my head, but I keep them where I gave birth to them. So that even if you disrespect them or don't want to hear them or didn't see them or didn't want to be them or didn't understand them, they are safe. Because while I will agree with almost every poet on this stage, we write what we write to give our fears, our worries, and our praises a name. We stand up here and we stand up here and we say it loud and clear. I'm a poet and I know it, and if you allow me to, I will show it. You won't feel every piece, you won't feel every word, but all of us are hoping, just hoping, that maybe a syllable or more is heard. So who gives a shit how the message is delivered? Did you get the message? Did you get the message? Or were you caught up in its lack of pretty packaging? That all you saw was the wreckage? You see, if that's the case, then I thank you for showing me the confidence in my choice was not misplaced. Why should I agonize and strategize when it's clear to see you only hear with your eyes, and yet you dare to tell me, memorize your shit, poet? I can't. I won't. Fuck it, I refuse. Thank you. I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna get up out of here. Ooh, my voice is gone. Thank God that first piece. Ooh. Might have to change my underwear when I get off the stage.
Okay.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Me too.
I fucking love this side of the room every goddamn month.
Rona, how dare you?
Let me ask y'all a question. Are you blessed? Have the struggle... Tom, shut the fuck up. Are you blessed? Have the struggles of your life led you to deny the gifts you've been given? Have the trials and tribulations, mistakes and frustrations led you down a road to hating life and its music? I get it. I mean, nobody looks at me and how I look and act and says, I bet he's been through it. So they're already deciding to dissect me without deciphering truth. Because the truth is, I got the best of the two things every man needs to stay pushing. A good dog and an amazing woman. But that's because I called Karma up, told her how dirty she'd been working me, and had receipts to prove it. Everything I needed, I earned it. This time, her check can't bounce. Because I've learned some things. I know strength of women, not even my age. That no matter how bad the story gets, there's always hope on the next page. My sister showed me stereotypes are like rules meant to be broken, and that the biggest boss in a family can often be the softest spoken. I know wisdom. Wisdom of men almost 3 times my age is time-tested and fragile. My grandpa showed me the body can be weathered and broken, but the mind must stay agile. You should always think before you speak, and only speak if you think you might be heard, because the only thing worse than wasted time is wasted words. But no matter how battle-tested my heart is, no matter how much further than skin deep these scars creep, it doesn't matter. Because regardless, I'm still regarded as the ugly, pudgy poet with an ego who vomit rants, usually found with holes in his shirt and mustard stain on his pants. He can't dance, he can't rap, hell, he can barely rhyme. And if you didn't need him for something, you probably wouldn't even give him the time. And you know what? That's fine. I can survive without you. Go back to line 13 of this and see I have everything I need to know about you. To doubt you will ever really care to know me. So go on with your perceptions and leave me in peace. Aside from the peace of my mind that I give freely in this next line. Because like you, nobody looks at me and how I look and act and says, you know, I bet he's been through it. But I'm used to it. I cash Karma's check and that money, shit, I burned through it. But everything life had in store for me, so let's recap. I have the best of the two things every man needs to keep pushing. Unbothered by snobs, cogs, bro men, and whether or not I've been through it or not is no longer the question. Because how I turned out goes beyond your pity inspection. Of that, let's just agree, because I guarantee every molecule and fragment, bad decision or good break that put together this Quasimodo-looking mess is blessed.
Come on.
With a good dog and an amazing woman. So I thank y'all for coming to my sermon.
I meditate on sidewalks littered with the organs of kidnapped black women. Used and discarded like black and mild tips or rotted black watermelon rinds, trying frantically not to suffocate. Each breath, a deep gasp of air poisoned with spores from the broken promises to black kids, leaving them in prison to the smog of illiterate and illegitimate sentences, wasting their innocence and time. Desperation becomes one with the air like weed ash flick carelessly from car windows. Right before we ingest our fast food supply, poverty stuff, racism-inspired meal made of misaligned memes, facades, maiming our intellect as we internalize a malign philosophy we consciously court culinarily contorted cliches, comprised of sugar-coated, glitter-dusted, candy caramelized, bit-sized lies. But it fits our mood for the day. While making it appear to social media we are wise, so I closed my eyes and meditated on sidewalks sticky with the dreams of black youth. Left exposed to the noon sun, then melted like push pops, mixing with blood from when this system pushed until our piece popped like cold water balloons on jagged summertime rocks. If I could mute this reality, it'd be heaven sent. So many of our conversations need irrigation and a pure intent. Maybe then our interactions will reinforce unity and circumvent a more natural nourishment. So forgive me as I self-medicate before I meditate, meaning disassociate from stereotypes sprouting like weeds in concrete groves, where the chosen have become unfit and swollen while you have the audacity to ask me why. Knowing we rather eat the fruits of senseless competition, stingily swatting flies from feasts, lacking in feats, but ripe in superstition, as if we like disposition, as if we like dripping with ignorance and submission, looking over our shoulder, not nervous twitching, paranoid itching, every time you think about the intention of a system of social addictions, posturing as political conditions, mixing with a culture that can't wait to get high. We rock diamond do not disturb placards, hoping it takes the attention off the target you see. If we walk backwards, we treat hope like liabilities, like they're potholes opening. We listen to people pen suicide notes over smudge mosaics, and for some reason in front of a mic, we call it poetry. So I meditate on sidewalks littered with depression and homicide. Conditioned zones of scarcity that scarcely provide anything more than the cold hard ground when it's your time to cry. So I become quiet. Existence, consciousness, bliss. Existence, consciousness, bliss. I pray we persist and realize the core of this plan can only stand if we don't see the power is in our hands to change this. Like Grandma Stug, I meditate to encompass the whole hood in the hood, because the more success I achieve, the clearer it is to me, it's not money we need, it's love. So I meditate on sidewalks littered with depression for every time my own worth was questioned. I meditate to healthily disassociate for every time I allow fear to make me seek escape. I meditate in the cried aspiration pool, in the cried aspiration puddles of black youth. Because though it's mixed in, I can still see my tears in there too. I caught myself meditating on sidewalks littered with the organs of kidnapped black women, used and discarded like black and mild tips or rotted black watermelon rinds, trying frantically, praying frantically that one day they wouldn't be.
Right. Come on, sir.
Lately, I ain't been motivated. And these rap niggas don't move me, homie. My phone keep getting notifications. Me and wifey trying to watch a movie, homie. I don't be out too much, but when I do, I shine bright. Got my jewelry on me. Miss me with the tomfoolery, homie. I'm feeling hella groovy, homie. What your life really like, dog? Mine's trill. Gotta stretch before I run these line drills. I feel alive on another planet. New scenery, but I shine still. My philosophy, fuck you if you ain't trying to see a young brother make it. Wanna take your place lying in your face? I can see you fuckers faking. Let me sip this syrup. I'm too congested. Baby said it sound like my head full. I'm trying to focus, overthinking. Goddamn, she right. My head full. We're trying to save the world. Spending time with my baby girl. Providing for the needs of my fam. So to worry about some rap shit, I'll be damned. Imagine me in my feelings, cause of how you feeling. No matter what, I feel great. I wish y'all could understand my overstanding. Mentally and spiritually, never letting y'all get to me. Never showing y'all sympathy, but to my young brothers, I give empathy. Victory, victory. Much love to the young kings and queens with dreams. By any means, remain supreme. Don't be confined to restrictions in human beings. When you crown yourself but don't explain the purpose, it makes it worse for those who can't fathom you winning the breach of cursive. But you know what? I like that. Never letting y'all get to me. Never showing y'all sympathy. To my young brothers, I give empathy. Victory, victory. That's the first one. See if I can get this shit off. This is a song I wrote, and I don't know it by heart. I don't know where Salt went. Hopefully he don't hit me with the memorize your shit poet thing. Cause again, I ain't no poet, I just be talking.
You get one show.
One show, that's it, one show, and then after that I gotta have everything. That's word, not like that. Listen, this one is called Open Blinds, all right? Let me go. Open up your blinds, mamas. Let some light shine through. Open up your blinds, mamas. Let some light shine through. Open up your blinds, mamas. Let some light shine through. Yeah, let some light shine through. I see you, Kim. Let some light shine through. Open up your blinds. Expand your view, open up your mind. Let some new thoughts in, baby, let's grow together. I teach you, you teach me. I'm like, what you got a taste for tonight? I'll chef you a plate, make up your mind. I do whatever for mine, just thought you should know. And you so beautiful. I can't keep my eyes off you, I'm so distracted. Wait, I need you at your best, love. I wanna connect at the roots like Quest, love. I wanna be the place you rest, love. And you a Virgo, I heard they give the best, love. Cause I'm the best, love. And I enjoy it a lot, but it's not just the sex, love. It's your mind and how you influence every situation around you. Like you got mind control. Now I am in control, but I can't read your mind. Let your guard down. Open up your blinds, mamas. Let some light shine through. Open up your blinds, mamas. Let some light shine through. Yeah. Open up your blinds, mamas. Yeah. Let some light shine through. Yeah. Let some light shine through. I ain't forget about the camera. Listen, I understand you got needs and wants. You gotta balance them both, and I can help you with that. Listen, that Webby song was classic. Like, I-N-D, listen, we ain't spelling that. You deserve relaxing, real love with no strings attachment. I can give you all of that in whatever language you're speaking your accent. But I'm colder with the actions. I understand your hesitation to put yourself in a position where your pride and insecurities are all out in the open. Being vulnerable is not something you do. I understand, listen, I truly understand, but relax your mind and know I got you like where Issa used to work. That tickled you, huh? I see that smirk with them dimples in your smile. Let your guard down, stay a while. Let some new thoughts in, baby, grow a bit. Open up your blinds, mamas. Y'all can finish that for me if y'all want to. Open up your blinds, mamas. Ooh, y'all cold as fuck. Give yourself a round of applause real quick. Can I do one more? I'm gonna read from my phone on this one because I really just want to test the energy. I ain't dropped none of this yet.
Okay.
No shit, no shit.
No shit. Okay.
And like Erykah Badu said, I'm an artist and so I'm sensitive about my shit in real life. This one is called Woosah. It's just like a mental health break.
Okay. Open up your
I like that energy. I love that energy. Listen, I don't know who's been harder this evening. This table in the back or Soul on stage. Like, y'all really going one for one. Like, who's the toughest? It's always y'all every time. It's a brand thing. It's a real thing. I like that energy, then. Listen. Listen, I got different modes in a different zone. Broke the mold. Like, keep getting cold, but I don't never bend, break, or fold. No. They won't ever stop my shine. They can't block my energy. Dog, I'm in a different league mentally. I play the game just to take the lead. And for the fam I bleed you can never take my soul. Black men, black gold. Everything black owned. With everything black owned. Like I came to rob the motherfucking bank. I need everything, I'm old. Till I'm running for I shoot. Demonstrate how to stay sane and make it through day to day. A lot of work, hella hate, bigger faith. Whew. Baby, I'm amazing. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. I've been working on my temper, trying not to snap. America won't see me lose it, but I just meditated like a Buddhist and watched my back for Judas. Woosah, let it breathe. Inhale, exhale, let it breathe. Woosah energy. Woosah energy. Woo-ha, got you all in check. Gotta protect your neck. Gotta protect your mind. Gotta protect your backbone. Gotta protect your pride. Gotta protect your home. Gotta protect your wife. Gotta protect your kids. Gotta protect your life. I'll die to protect mine. I've been working on impulses. I do what I want. That don't always be productive. I'm impressive with the extras. I'm practicing patience in situations where my response could be abrasive and they don't know how to take it. It's never what happened, but your reaction to it. You can never have power over any of my movements. I'm leaning on faith where it's easier to draw my own conclusions. Avoiding presenting problems without a resolution. Supreme clarity. I find myself in solidarity. Balancing negative and positive polarity. To keep it real, I'm more candid than I recognize being transparent works better than living in secrecy. I vividly remember nights I prayed for times to get better. Times ain't get better, but we did though. Life goals is the only objective is to reach them. Pipes bust, so it must be pressure season. Makes sense, I'm dropping jewels with more clarity. I'm more heavy-handed when they asking for the handouts. I practice meditation before I go to bed now. That's it. I should have probably put more on that shit, but y'all get the point. Big love, all of that. Listen. Can I cheers with y'all where I tell y'all where to find me at? That's cool. Cause this sangria is fire. Super fire. Cheers to the chef. I don't know what you call it, a mazzolier? What you call a winemaker? Thank you. I knew it was something. Who said something? Thank you. Fire. Listen, again, my name is Samuel David, Big Sam. You can find me on Facebook, Samuel Thompson, IG, Big Sam87, Twitter, Big Sam87, Samuel David. Anywhere else you want to find me on your Spotify titles, iTunes, Apple Music, Samuel David. I'm in one of the movies with Bray Films, the last joint that dropped, the Joint Custody joint. So make sure y'all check that out. And this weekend, catch me at Juneteenth. I'll be hosting on Saturday and Monday, so make sure y'all pull up and show love as we celebrate Juneteenth. And for the fathers with daughters, we got a Father's Day dance going on this Sunday at the Aloft. I'll be hosting that as well, so pull up, show love. I'm gonna shut the hell up and go finish my drink.
I'm here for poetry. I'm doing some poetry. And when I say revolution, I mean to evolve again. As we must constantly do, never ceasing, never ending. Peace, truth, love, light. Revolution. Peace, truth, love, light. Revolution. What am I talking about? Everybody know what the song's about. They be trying to hide our history, but they know who we are. Do you? It seems we feel freedom more than enslavement. Turn our backs on Zion while welcoming the agents. In this matrix, facts make us uncomfortable. Ignorance is now honorable. Intellect is just a fancy way of saying regurgitating information. Because education teaches job application, not creation. It's amazing. I wonder why our minds have been taken, shaped in the likeness of evildoers now revered as great men. Thinking is a sign of rebellion, whether intimidated by hell or bribed with heaven. When our children go up and ask why we sat idly by and did nothing, what the fuck will we tell them? But that won't be my cross to bear. My purpose has already been nailed in. Individuality is now doing the same thing slightly differently. Creativity, the enemy. Conformity, the desired imagery. One for all. Literally, your perceptions are formed for you. Knowledge of the height of this deception would floor you. I implore you, read a motherfucking book.
Yeah, that's right.
The destruction of black civilization, the Tavistock Institute of Human Relations, the miseducation of the Negro. Stop calling your ancestors slaves. They were enslaved. There's a difference, one that we should know. Similar to being American and living in America. Do you not care enough? Do I care too much? My rage is turning up and I'm running out of fucks. Black bodies been piling up. Your weed ain't loud enough to mask the stench of unjust death, especially for the purposes of organ harvesting. First you shun my rights, then you deny me my oxygen. I can't continue to take this manure. I will take a day off, but I never knew a nigga named Bueller. So I stay aggressive as a cougar, standing out like a pimped out Pontiac, cause the American dream requires you to be asleep. So I guess this is the confession of an insomniac. And what if there were no niggas on the math to teach us now? I stay woke. What if there were no niggas on the math to teach us now? I stay woke. I stay. Peace, truth, love, light. All right, y'all with me, y'all with me. Woo! Y'all woke now? That's what's up. Hey, look, you was quiet as a church mouse over there earlier. Look at making eye contact. Say, hey, baby. I tell y'all, I always treat me like my name's Stanley before I perform. That's all good. That's all good. Anyway, man, you done made me forget it. I'm doing some poetry for y'all. I've been trying to act like I'm gonna do other genres or something. Well, I ain't gonna say trying. I be rapping and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I be singing. I tell jokes, just not on stage. I did like Peace, Truth, Love, Light. I was a loner until I met you, and I let you in after all the persuasion, hate games, manipulation. That's why I'd rather be a loner. I'd much rather be alone, yeah. I don't even wanna know ya. I don't wanna be known. I can tell I intimidate you. Black, beautiful, and unafraid. Unashamed, pastor or leader of a gang, King's English or slang, words heavier than trains. You feel me like a day in May on plains. So you a capper without a cane, a titty boy without a chain. Basically you're nothing till you mention my name. But playing don't equate to gain. Fame is what you're interested in. I'm turning cowards into militant men, introducing the ignorant to the genius within, warming the frozen hearts that were covered in tin. My wizardry manifested because I'm genuinely invested in the process. Revolution, evolve again. Revolution, evolve again. Revolution, evolve again. I sometimes get loud with my speech, and that just makes niggas hard to hear. And that's my fault, and I accept that. Never said that I'm perfect, but I bet that every day I'm working towards it. Like a pelican from a hornet, change is inevitable. My poems are prescriptions. My profession is medical, abstract and technical. Whether you like it or not, I'm anointed. A heavenly scribe that gives a hell of a performance. Or dawn sense, my star was revealed. I'm the red and the blue pill. I'm conscious and ratchet. I play with fire and matches. I'm Superman and the Fantastics. Only the honest can relate. Got a gluttonous ambition, too much on my plate. Drag my name through the mud. Quicksand to be your fate. But wait, if we all come from a black mother, then in the perfect world, every woman is my sister, every man is my brother. But this a New Jack City and you a pretty motherfucker. Untouchable till you get touched. Celibate till you get fucked. The coolest nigga walking till you see me strut. Now what? Is your excuse for throwing shade on a cloudy day as I sit under a tree? Obviously, I intimidate you. I can tell. Peace, truth, love, light. All right, y'all see that sweat? Cause that word. Hey, last call already happened? No. Hey, well, for the price of one dry white, you can see that word. I just wanted to sing it again. I ain't gonna sing it. Anyway, all right, I got one more going for y'all, and then I'm gonna let y'all get y'all feature, who I'm excited to see. Man, look, let me tell you what almost never happens. I almost never get to go behind her, which means right before she go, every time before I get on stage, I get incredibly nervous. I'm freaking out right now. You know what I'm saying? This is practice. Anyway, so I'm always going in my head, like doing the poems and stuff. So I never get to really enjoy the people that go on before me. And then she kill it. So then I'll be like, motherfucker. So then I be trying to like do the poems under my breath in front of people. And then she'll go up and she'll be doing so good. And I go to the bathroom. People be out of shit and I leave me alone. Anyway. So I'm so excited to see her. She's so awesome. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace, truth, love, light. All this tightrope walking, it's quiet as arms and says nothing when it's something. I just need substance, guess my karma's on my conscience. Sick to my stomach with this tightrope walking, and tightrope walking, and living life afraid of heights. Jumping off of cliffs to see if my wings were made for flight or ice. You know, Eagle Street or Happy Feet. Either way, I'm finding out tonight. Scared of death, but more afraid of life. Save your advice. Sometimes I just want to vent. You see, I've done more than witness the immaculate. I've worn the shoes of Lazarus. Risen from my shallow grave with knowledge of the tetragrammaton, while my people all over the world Pangea panhandling, begging in the motherfucking street for understanding. Well, understanding. Dramatically said, I am your father. And just like a young Anakin, the dark side is tempting him, whispering, is it really a sin for germs to die at the hands of Listerine? Are you listening? Or waiting to respond? Well, that doesn't make sense at the idea of a black James Bond. But pale-ass Superman gets his power from the sun. Interesting. And I don't mean to make light of such a serious plight, but sometimes my thought process can be crippling. You see, I'm more than relatively conscious. I learned from the Elijahs. Elijah meeting messenger, and the message is Yahweh is God, and there will be an exodus. But faith can't be nurtureless, and righteousness is an applied talent. That's why Skywalkers never cease seeking balance. But on this planet, all this tightrope walking, it's quiet as arms and says nothing when it's something. I just need substance, guess my karma's on my conscience. Sick to my stomach with this tightrope walking, tightrope walking, Peace, truth, love, light.
Love poem or love collection to Black people, and all of the beauty that we hold, all of the power that is within us. And I'm excited to share this with you. I hope this feels like living room vibes, mostly for myself so I can feel more comfortable, but also for y'all. And I hope that you feel what I say to you, and what I eventually sing to you as well. I'm a wanderer, by the way, right now, and then I'll tell you about it later. Okay. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. These eyes ain't painted black for decoration. This skin ain't colored in for entertainment. These naps ain't tightly coiled due to a lack of pressure. We've been synced some things. These eyes, this skin, my hair, I wear my skin too loudly. I'm sorry, my musicianship must have mistaken me, because notes on staffs have always been black and always been played loud enough to be heard by the audience. Black as I am no whole rest. Do not expect silence of my blackness. I tried to tell them I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
Come on, man. Yes, man.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I've done been pushed. Whipped one too many times. White men say it's okay, for him to beat and rape my wife. I say you mustn't value your life. Life done learnt me to value it, to desire freedom. But there's a cost in this here life to being free. See, sometimes you got to do some things you never intended. I mean, some gruesome things, no matter how you spin it. I've been racing for freedom, like as if I can win it. I fantasize about freedom like day not out in hot sun, I'm sleeping, dreaming. Free men. What a ring. I'll be wed to freedom. Buy a ring, no diamond, cause those don't exist in my kind of rough. Freedom get pearl, cause freedom be white. But white get pearl, cause I'm ready to fight for freedom. That which I adore. I sing of freedom like I ever knew her before. I was born into this. Ancestors forced into this. I won't stand for this. You won't have it. You don't have to. I'm through. And no, I didn't say finish. To finish can be to complete the decoration or manufacture of by giving it an attractive appearance. I ain't about to make this pretty. My people already built your country city by city. I'm sorry. Too pretty. Plantation by plantation, lash after lash. You want me to shut up, but I ain't finished. To bring to an end complete, you won't end me. I don't need you to be complete. Fight. Been running through these here veins, see. We be moving through to River Jordan. Except ain't no escape. Ain't no freedom being given, so I got to take it. You don't want to know what I'll do for freedom's sake. But before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Come on.
Wanderer _ poetry if you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Wanderer, one who wanders, WANDERER. That's Wanderer. I am going to do a combination of reading and performing. I almost never read, and of course today the topic of the stage is memorize your shit. And here I am, and I'm gonna read some, and I'm so sorry. Cool, so that was Nat Turner Speaks. This next one, is On the Floor. I'm like shaking, Black is just like, we get nervous, we get worked up here, and now I got adrenaline and all kinds of things going through me. Oh my God, I love you! Thank you. Cool, so this is a poem that I hope y'all like. You ready? Black is whack. White is right. Cover my face, but I don't even want brown to be the color of the paper sack. I don't want to be seen. Hide me away, or at least bleach this skin pristine. My black is beautiful as a movement is bogus. And yeah, you heard me right. They tell me you black as dirt. Black as bitter coffee grinds, black as night, black like ice, unexpected and ornery. I'm black like nights of sleep with no dreams, let you tell it. Black like your deepest, darkest secrets, let you tell it. We are not skeletons in a closet. We are black as dirt because we are the fertilizer of this earth. My people birthed your nation. Black like coffee grinds, we are the foundation of all that is delicious and energizing. We are as black as the nights you need to carry on. You must sleep. We are as black as the asphalt that has always paved your way. So yes, sometimes we do be street. I be black like war paint. The confidence you need, the intimidation the enemy sees, yet you call me nigger. Tear me down. I don't make a sound. Rather just look around and realize blue black skies are beautiful. I am not, let you tell me. I do not understand. Fertilizer is praised for giving life to feed you. My people birthed a nation that served you, but we just black like superstitions, bad luck, cat let you tell it. You don't know we're lions. Hear me roar. We be black like the inside belly of slave ships. Black like the women you raped. Black like there's strength in those nights. We be black like the women who raised your kids for your wives. We be black like cut eyes make you act right. Black like Underground Railroad. I let you tell it. Now it's time for you to be told black ain't whack, it's beautiful. And white ain't right, just different. Don't cover my face, have my back. I refuse to be hidden. I insist upon being in everyone's line of sight. I see you. No more bleaching black skin. It is as beautiful as you are within. I need everyone to understand, where do you go when you go quiet? They call it going dark. Into the night, if you will. And there you find yourself. I be black like discovery. What do you recognize as beautiful? It's a model on a catwalk. But I be black like supermodel runway. I uphold the standard of beauty. Space, in all of its vastness, is only as beautiful as it is because of the blackness in which it was created. I be black like accentuating backgrounds. And that is okay. This world would not be as beautiful as it is without me. I be black like everything. My blackness gives me life. I wear this crown of black beauty with pride. You will never see this black head bowed. I do be black and I do be loud, but best believe I'm black and proud. We be everything you see, everything you need. We do be black and we do be beautiful, but we do not be a movement. We be a force to be reckoned. Thank you. That piece is entitled Bogus Black Movement, and I always assumed it would never go well by the beginning of it if I was in a room with black people. So there's that. So I'm going to read another one that is called 2 a.m. And this poem is special to me because it was my first kind of fuck you to... Am I allowed to say that? Oh, okay, sorry. I went to an institution that I won't name since we're interneting, but I went to a school where I tried to put on a production for the purpose of unity and for perspective and things of that nature. And I was sitting...
What city?
Huh? Can't hear you.
What city?
Colorado Springs. Thank you, Scott Victor. But I was in school and I wanted to put up a production because it was necessary. And they basically, I was sitting in class one day, I had been doing all of the right things, doing all the steps I'm supposed to do for approval, and above and beyond what anyone else might be asked, if you know what I mean. And I'm sitting in class one day and I started getting emails. I wasn't supposed to be on my computer, but I started getting emails, email. And it was basically that my status as a student is gonna be up for question if I put up the show. Basically I had to meet with all these people. And it was a whole thing because in the show, I used the medium of police brutality to share a message. That wasn't the central message, it was a tool. And all they saw was a black student talking about police brutality and assumed whatever they wanted to assume about it, right? So I'm upset and I write this poem and I turn it in a couple weeks later for an assignment and my teacher raved about it. She loved it. She said, oh, this is beautiful, this is amazing. And I said, you have no idea what this is about. She knew the situation and didn't understand what I was saying. So we'll see if y'all understand what I'm saying. I mean, I just kind of gave you a little hint. It's called 2 a.m., all right? Because it is quiet, and the world in which I live is still, the moon is a little more than half full, and my belly is empty. But still, the fast-paced noise of the light has occurred and yet is coming still. I am as dark as the 2 a.m. skies I crave, and that has presented itself as my setback. And still, I stand with a firm back. Won't let these winds blow me from the sand into which I have set my feet, but my core is shaking. My gut been bust. I hate daylight. I despise what it stands for, yet always falls in front of. Can't comprehend how it promises what it promises and never fulfills in the end. I hate looking out into the daylight from the window of my dark room and being forced to let it in or send myself into a prison of the mind. Still, the moon ain't got no shine like sun. But the Welkin don't understand that ebony blankets ain't the one. There's a reason that blue and sad are synonymous. I don't care how bright you are. Black is an expanse in which you will be lost. But how do you ever find anything that you don't lose every once in a while? My mind, it's scattered. Still, you are so organized and clear. You're so busy and surrounded by noise that you may never find what is right in front of you. Still, you believe you have it all. But daylight craves darkness like the night never will, and the night has light that makes an impact the sun could never fill. And still, I sit and wonder under the grace of black hole. The sun would punish me by scorching. I cannot think in daylight. But still, it be on my mind like sanity unwind, and I am vulnerable. And it is still quiet. The world in which I live is still. The moon is still a little more than half full, and my belly is still empty, and I still hate the daylight.
Come on, poet.
I don't know if any of you are like me, but my best hours are probably between like 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., and it is unhealthy. I want to say I'm not telling you should do that, but it happens. So that kind of has multiple meanings, I guess, for me. I've done a lot of poems that are, Anyway, I want to lighten the mood a little bit, if I can, in a way. Should I sing?
Yeah.
I was gonna do another poem. You want me to sing though?
Sing, baby. Do another poem.
Sitting here waiting for my baby. At least that's what I call you. In the afternoon, and I ain't heard not a word from you. 101, still nothing coming through. 102, just the same, nothing new. I keep on sending my love. Am I connected? Are we connected? Is my message getting through? I keep on sending my love. Am I connected? Are we connected? Is my message getting through? Oh, Mr. Ryan, why you do me wrong? Are you thinking? Are you waiting? Are you wondering too? Oh, Mr. Ryan, why you do me wrong? Do you know I'm waiting? I'm waiting for you. That's called waiting. And it didn't make you laugh.
That was good.
Hey, thanks. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Oh, I just put a project out on the 2nd. It's called Adoration Collaboration. You should go check it out. It's on all your streaming platforms. I don't know how much more time I have up here, actually. That's it. Take your time. Okay. But yeah, go check that out. Or anything else that's on the streaming platforms. You can listen to all of those things.
What's your name on the stage platform?
Oh yeah. So I was Wander for the poetry, and now I'm a new person. Hello. Nice to meet you. How's everyone doing? My name is Sydney Alexander. I'm gonna spell it for you. It's really easy. It's not. Okay. CYDNEY. NEE space ALYXZAN. Sydney Alexander. Also, if you follow me on IG, that's the name that's above the Wanderer _poetry. So now you have that. So thanks. I guess I'm gonna sing another song. I'm gonna sing. Okay, this is a love song. It's called Everything Beautiful. Look at you, and I find a little bit of peace of mind. You're not like the rest. Oh no, there's something about your beauty. Yes, you do something to me. I must confess, you're a breath of fresh air. Hearing you is like standing on top of a mountain, I swear. You're an ocean, vast and deep and wild. You're a grassy plain, somewhere I'd like to lay my head. You're a church to a cinder, you're a club to a shelter child. You're a breath of fresh air when I've been underwater. You are everything beautiful to me. You are everything beautiful to me. I look at you and you're so beautiful. I hear you, you stimulate my mind. I love your presence, I love your spirit. I wanna make you mine. I wanna take your time, explore your mind. You intrigue me, love. I love to stare in your eyes, see you smile, love. You light up my world. I love to love you. Hey, yeah. And you may never know it, but you go out and blow and best believe that it's true. You're like a strong tower. I run to you for protection and I feel safe. You're my home, babe. You got everything I need. You're a glassy plane, somewhere I'd like to lay my head. You're a church to a cinder, you're a club to a shelter child. You're a breath of fresh air when I've been underwater. You are everything beautiful to me. You are everything beautiful to me. I look at you and I find a little bit of peace of mind. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Black? Is he already gone? That's his fault. It's so bad. It's hot. Let's see. How y'all doing?
I like your vibe, girl.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. They call it nerves. It's good on me, I guess. What y'all sing next?
Whatever.
I'm looking at the one person in the room that knows any of my songs. It's okay. Oh. No, you're fine. Let's see. I think I can come She picked a song I ain't been playing. You're the only one can make me feel invisible. Have you ever even thought about seeing me? Oh, but I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Said I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. There, see, I got my pride on the side, yeah, no more words. But even pride gotta die sometimes for the sake of love, you know. So I get down on my knees just to help you see that I've been praying for love like yours constantly. Oh, but I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Said I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Yeah, you fine and you know it. Yeah, you could have all of me. But you like to go around and break hearts just for the sport of it. But I won't be just another notch on your belt. If you try and you don't want no one else, you ain't never had a love like this. So I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Said I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. That's basically that song, y'all. You can find
Hey, you like a refreshing India Ari.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Listening to y'all. Oh, that's right. I gotta do that part. Alright. You're the only one can make me feel invisible. Have you ever even thought about seeing me? But I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Said I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Yeah, see, I got my pride on the side, yeah, no more words. But even pride gotta die sometimes for the sake of love, you know. So I get down on my knees just to help you see that I've been praying for love like yours constantly. But I ain't gonna beg you, darling.
There we go.
Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Said I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Yeah, you fine and you know it. Yeah, you could have all of me. But you like to go around and break hearts just for the sport of it. But I won't be just another notch on your belt. If you try me, you won't want no one else. You ain't never had a love like this. So I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Said I ain't gonna beg you, darling. Ain't gonna go chasing you around. Alright, thank y'all. That's really cool. Y'all ever seen the Black Girl Blood?
Hey, listen.
Y'all are cool.
That's the man right there to shoot videos. You need to make a video. That's gonna be a money maker.
Say
That's
less.
the winner right there.
Say less. Adoration, collaboration. I want my adoration for you to turn into a collaboration with you. Let's make music. You don't like to sing. But you do. I hear you in the car when the radio was on. You sing every tune like it's your favorite song. You don't like to sing in public. And I'm cool with making music behind closed doors because we all know the best records are made in soundproof booths and I'm talking all this, but I'll never have the courage to come up to you. I'll never be brave enough to tell you the truth, so I just write it down. Or like a freestyling rapper preparing for the next round, I say it in my head and I vibe to the beat, close my eyes wishing it was that of your heart. Like a prodigy of art, I envision a masterpiece set apart from all that came before it. Like a museum of historic artifacts, my mind displays each and every one of your beautiful traits. And I fall deeper into a place I have no business being, but no desire to leave. You make my heart heave out all the mushy gushy shit I hate. But the worst part is I keep it to myself. Yeah, we all know that silence is lethal, but I don't want my expression of this emotion to be the needle that injects our friendship with poison. I'd rather remain where I am right now forever, and you never know how I feel than to lose what I've got going for me. You haven't a clue the things you do to flip my world upside down and turn my mind inside out. It's the little things. I mean, look at you. I mean, I look at you. I stay. But I wouldn't dare say a word, so I just look to my left or my right, or wherever you may be, hoping just maybe our eyes may meet. Deep brown eyes brown, cause size. I'll never get to try you on for size. It's just not the right purchase, and I know it. The price tag is too high, and the sale's not quite good enough. But you are the perfect article of clothing, shit. You the whole damn outfit, and I would throw a fit if I found out someone else copped it, and being around you makes me lose my confidence. I get shy and can't find my confidence, so I don't speak. Now listen, you are my ideal melody. You are smooth and so sweet. Gentle, yet so rhythmic, I'm vibing like I'm listening to reggae and I'm higher than a kite, but I don't need no pipe, I get higher from every word you utter to me. My hallucinations are fantasies of what could be. When I get the munchies, I feed off of your spirit. You're so alive, the sickest fucking beat, but your words are not to be ignored because your lyrics are deep, touch my soul. So melodic you are. And all you're missing is a harmony, and baby, that's me. But since your song is good enough that no one would ever risk tampering, you may never know that the perfect harmony to complement your flawless melody is me. Adoration, collaboration, I want my adoration for you to turn into a collaboration with you. Will we ever make music? Thank y'all so much. I'm Wanderer / City Alexander. I hope y'all had a fantastic time. Thank y'all so much.